Welcome Inquisitor, is good to see you. I am Servoskull D30/88 and I have been assigned to assist you this day. I see that you chose one of the most mysterious and more important figures of the Imperium of Man. Some know him as Master of Mankind, the Great Conqueror, the Omnissiah, but for us, he is the Emperor of Mankind. The origins of the Emperor is a mystery to the vast majority of the citizens of the Imperium. But some theories indicate that he was born in the planet Earth in the 8th millennium BC in a primitive Neolithic village along the banks of the Sakarya River in Anatolia. Some speculate that he was born in a natural way of the union of a man and a woman. Others say that he was the reincarnation of powerful shamans who foresaw a great disaster for humanity and decided to sacrifice themselves to create a being capable of saving the human race. Regardless of his origins, the Emperor was born with powerful psychic abilities and as a perpetual, a being that is immortal. While he was still an adolescent, the Emperor father was murdered by his uncle. While preparing his father's body for a primitive funeral ritual, he received a clairvoyant vision of his murder. Later, the boy who would become the Emperor calmly approached his uncle and stopped his heart with a slight use of his telekinetic psychic abilities, displaying neither sorrow nor malice for the deed. This was the moment he realized that humanity needed law, order, and the guidance of a ruler to reach its full potential. At some time after, he left his village for the first city of humanity, likely one of the Sumerian city-states of ancient Mesopotamia. And for thousands of years the Emperor observed, influenced and helped humanity to develop into the age of technology. But he knew that for really save the human race he need to unify them under one banner and one ideology, and for that, he had to let the humans fall, before reforming them into what would be the Imperium of Man. And thus began the Age of Strife that began roughly in the 25th millennium AD and ended in the 30th millennium. It was in this time that the great human interstellar civilization created during the golden age of the Age of Technology collapsed into isolation, constant warfare, disease, rampant mutation, famine and a host of other terrible tragedies. These events killed tens of billions of people and pushed humanity to the brink of extinction. During the entire crisis, the Emperor secluded himself in his private fortress in the Himalayas, and carried out different experiments there, from all the human sciences, including biotechnology, which would lead to the creation of his most powerful warriors. After years and years of war, the land was a desolate place, filled with violence and despair for the survivors. Just a few rudimentary kingdoms and techno-barbarian tribes were all that remained of the once proud human race. And this was when the Emperor, having been preparing for thousands of years, started his unification campaign, calling it the Unification Wars. With his superior technology, he easily began to pacify and unify the humans who remained on Earth, some through diplomatic means and others by force, accompanied by his faithful warriors, the Thunder Warriors, the strongest and most brutal of his creations, as well as accompanied by his bodyguards, the Adeptus Custodes, who are said to rival the Emperor himself on almost every level. And when the Earth was left under a single flag, the Emperor turned his gaze to the stars, where there was still a whole galaxy to shelter under the protection of what would be the Imperium of Man. And the first planet in the Emperor's mind was Mars. This is all for this first part of the Emperor of Man file. Please see the next part to continue. Inquisitor. If you want a particular topic, be a character, a battle or curiosity, please leave the request in the comments and in the standard waiting time established by Administratum we will have the file ready for your consultation. If you like this format, please subscribe to the channel and give a like. This will help me and my editor Servitor to comply with the functionality quota established by the Administratum. Until next time, take care out there, Inquisitor.